PLC Network here at CES 2023, and we're standing next to a familiar face here, Bob, with Audio-Technica, one of the best darn audio companies out there for vinyl, headphones, and all sorts of fun audible stuff. And we got some new things this year. What are we looking at? We got about 5 different things to really highlight.
Yeah, we got some more, but yeah, our kind of focus this year at the show is our 60th anniversary. So Audio-Technica, initially started selling products in 1962. This is our 60th year anniversary, and we did create 5 cool products to celebrate our anniversary. The first one being a recreation of our Soundburger. So back in the 80s, when vinyl was still in its kind of heyday, we had a portable record player that was able to be taken on the road or portably. We revived it, kind of updated it with a lithium-ion battery, a Bluetooth transmitter, and just kind of cool little type of product to kind of feel that vinyl urge when you're on the go.
Is it a Bluetooth 5.0, 5.2? Or?
I believe we're 5.0 on this one.
5.0? Okay,
yep. Perfect.
So that sounds fun. That's kind of it's neat to actually see something like that come back.
It is, and we're seeing vinyl continue to kind of to grow. The interest is there, and the cool thing is, it seems like the younger generation is actually pushing the revival of vinyl. So. It's cool that medium that's been around for so long is still kind of resonating with younger folks.
Very cool. And you also have an acrylic
yeah, we did.
Turntable.
We launched the AT-LP2022. So It's a new look from us. It's the highest price point turntable we've ever made. But we did give it a couple cool features. Number one, the cosmetics of it is something different from us. It's a purely acrylic system. So the chassis itself is pure acrylic, see-through, and the platter itself is acrylic. It's a phono level only turntable, so you'll need a phono EQ or preamp to make it work.
Yeah.
A couple other cool things we did is we've actually mounted it with an AT-VM95 elliptical in black, but we've also included a Shibata stylus. So we have an AT-VM N95SH in a special edition clear body, which kind of matches the chassis. And that gives consumers the ability to listen to 2 different profiles. So most everybody who's into vinyl has probably heard conical or elliptical. When you get into the line contact stylus, like a Shibata, it gives you a different profile. The Shibata is able to make more contact with the record grooves, give you more information. And it's cool to be able to buy a product like that and be able to swap with the stylus and hear the differences.
Yeah. Absolutely. And you have another cartridge as well that you're bringing out, or just for this anniversary.
So, our genesis as a company was as a phono cartridge manufacturer. So back in 1962, our first couple products were phono cartridges, and we've been making them ever since. So this year we launched kind of our most exquisite cartridge ever. It's the MC2022. It's a moving coil cartridge. It kind of blends technology with craftsmanship. So we're doing some things by hand over in Japan. There's a black lacquer hand finish on it. They call it shippo. It's a technique they use over in Japan that's very, very, very historic and kind of in their generations. But the cool technology part of this cartridge is the stylus and the cantilever are a one-piece lab-grown diamond. So typically when you talk about phono cartridges, you're mounting a diamond to a metal like beryllium or aluminum. This one's unique that the stylus and cantilever are all the same. It's a one piece. It's a very, very cool process that we use, and it's very kind of time consuming and expensive to make. So it's our flagship cartridge, and we're excited about it.
That's very cool. Now, all of these, both the Soundburger, the acrylic, the new cartridge, it's all available right now?
They're available now, except for the new wireless headphone that I'll talk about here in a second. But the one thing that we will say is we made these in limited quantities. So they all have serialized plates. I think for the most part, these were received well beyond our expectation. So there's product out there, just not tons of quantities.
Okay. All right, so it's definitely limited. So if you're interested in any of this, definitely jump on it now before it's too late. Because the resale market, if there's even going to be a resale market, I mean, if I bought something like that, I'm not going to want to resell it, but you never know.
Right.
It's going to be pretty high if it does happen. Right. So definitely check that out. Now, about those headphones, you got 2 new headphones.
2 new headphones. The focus there was wooden headphones. So we made two wooden headphone series. We made a flagship wired headphone, and we also made a flagship wireless version. And both of these products are almost like the moving coil, that it's a blend of technology know-how and transducers as well as a craftsmanship story that we're making these over in our factories in Japan. Very, very, very meticulous, handcrafted type products. So the W2022 is our flagship wooden headphone. It has some gorgeous hand pinning on the ear cups. It's using a fairly large 58 millimeter driver with a pure titanium dome tweeter in it. It's a lot of technology that we've used over the years, kind of culminated in the performance of this thing here. It's, again, hand finished, hand polished, hand painted. We're using a Japanese deerskin hide for the ear pads and the headband. It comes with an XLR cable that's balanced, and we have an unbalanced quarter-inch cable with it as well. The wireless product, which is the WB2022, is, again, kind of a blend of technology and craftsmanship. So it's a 3-layer housing of different woods, and they've all been hand finished in Japan. The technology under the hood is very cool too. So we are using a purely balanced system. So each right and left ear cup channel has a dedicated amplifier, dedicated DAC, and battery. So they are completely balanced, which is really cool for a wireless headphone. Those are finished with headband and ear pads of Alcantara, which is a very, very premium faux leather type product. But those aren't shipping yet, but they will be here in the next month or two.
Do we know what the price points on those are?
Yeah, so the wired one is $9,000. The wireless is $2,700.
Okay, so 9,027 or 920?
So $9,000 for the wired.
Okay.
$2,700 for the wireless.
Okay, I just want to make
very
sure.
Premium,
I'm like, wow,
the
price went the other way.
Very premium.
Usually the wireless is more expensive, but in this case, okay, the wired one sounds interesting.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to actually learn more about this later on as we get closer, because that sounds fantastic. And one of these days, I'd love to let my ears listen to those, because I am a complete audio snob, and I love listening to new stuff, especially from Audio-Technica, so that's exciting. And of course, we can't wait to see what's new and what's more. And of course, again, if you want to learn more about their products, just go to Audio-Technica's website. And this is fantastic. This looks great.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait to see more as you come out with some new stuff this year.
All right.
If you want to stay on top of all the latest and greatest, and or at least the gadgets we cover, remember to subscribe right here. Subscription button. Click it. You're going to want to. There's lots of videos, interviews, previews, all sorts of stuff. Button. Click it.